Bernardo Silva, really accepting that they weren't quite at it today. The manager had a different view. What do you make of that?
No, the manager's always going to back his players, no matter if they play. They didn't play badly today, but they just didn't reach the heights that we've used to see them over the last couple of seasons. They've got quality players in there, and when they don't score or when they're not getting assists, you're getting judged. And I have to agree with Bernardo Silva. I think they're a little bit below the standard they need to be, and if they want to be challenging next season, they've got a few little tweaks to make.
7th defeat of the season. That's the most that Pep Guardiola has ever suffered in a league season. Is it just little tweaks, or might it be more than that?
No, I think it's little tweaks. We was talking about United 3 months ago and talking about they're in a relegation fight, and now they're looking like they're going to go into Champions League. So it's never as bad as you think, and it's never as good as you think. I think just need a little tweaks. I think centre-back situation needs sorting, because I keep mentioning Fernandinho. In my opinion, he's not a centre-back. He's better in midfield. We miss him in midfield. And I don't want to keep mentioning Company, but I have to, because it doesn't look like we've replaced him. Laporte's been injured as well. Do
you think the players at the club are good enough to solve that situation?
Well, take Stones. Stones has won a Premier League. Otamendi's won a Premier League. They was calling him the General only 18 months ago. So I don't know if he's got to an age where he can't move as well as he can, but he's not producing the same performance as he was a couple of seasons ago, and that's just the honestness of it. Stones is not playing as much games as he would like, so has he lost the manager's trust? Probably. So, yeah, it needs sorting.
I mean, it's going to be changes, whatever way you look at it. You know, you're losing David Silva. I mean, today, I think one player, he did an interview, a very honest interview, but last year he was one of the players of the season. This year, his levels have dropped. I thought Phil Foden today struggled playing wide right. I thought he did exceptionally well in the final last week, but it didn't suit him out there. In an away game where you've got to try and keep the ball and get involved, it was hard for him. They look better when Mahrez come on. You always felt when Mahrez come on, something might happen. There are going to be changes. You know, Aguero's getting to the stage where he's been one of the greats in the Premier League, but who's next? You know, they're going to have to find the next Sergio Aguero. It's not that easy, because to lose that many games, there are certainly problems defensively, but also, I think, going forward at times.
Well, we talked about the defence, but they had 7 shots today, which is incredibly low for a Man City side. I think it's the joint lowest they've had in a game this season. Are there also problems there, do you think, going forward?
I think they could do with another centre-forward. But I wouldn't say they've got too many problems going forward. You can have a game like that today. The biggest problem is at the back. The centre-backs, you can get at them. Otamendi in that left channel, to be honest with you, is somebody that just gets exposed now time and time again. And they've just got to sort it out. And when Pep Guardiola last lost the league, which was 3 seasons ago, he was aggressive like you wouldn't believe in the transfer market. And I would imagine he's going to do the same again this summer. City have to be aggressive in getting those centre-backs in, because they can't be so exposed that when Laporte gets injured, it all falls apart.
Does the group need a refresh?
Listen, it's a mad all game, this. You know, we're looking at City. They won a cup last week. They've got a good result against Real Madrid. They're in the FA Cup. You know, they've got high-class problems. I think no matter what happened today, I think Pep, like every other manager out there, when you're trying to win the big prizes, will be looking to add 1 or 2 in the summer. And what Man City were missing most of all today was their very best player, midfielder, De Bruyne. You know, he was missing, and no matter what a brilliant coach are, if you're missing your best players, you will suffer for it. And obviously they've had the injury problems, so I wouldn't be so quick to be writing off Man City.